She's a big fan of her special moves. They're gonna get right into it. I'm wondering what the round start's gonna be. It's probably going to be. Phantom's probably gonna try and disengage. Either gonna go with 2S or he's gonna back up. All right. Yeah, big JH.
Literally, XPHANTOM trying to chase TurtleAndBeyond down. They're both just kind of getting each other out, just trading a little bit.
And there's that JP. Hoss JP is such a juice normal. It's gonna be a pretty. Ooh, drops the punish. All right. Yeah, skips right over the gunblaze. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Turtle cannot set up like they wanted to.
Nah, now you're an IK, so all that happens is you lose meter, and whenever you have no meter, now you lose health. They're just gonna go for it. You already popped it. You might as well.
Boom, boom. This game is so bad right now for Turtle, especially in Circle 1. Yeah, east to west coast, that's going to do that.
Phantom's a big fan of those tech chases. Hoss JK is a great button for him. He really knows how to use it. Gets a knockdown. Every single time he goes into a... Oh? Uh-oh.
This was happening.
We're back.
Yeah, exactly as I predicted.
All right, and that's that first round. Going straight to XPHANTOM.
I have no idea what XPHANTOM did that time, but I mean, I imagine it was just a little bit more of what we saw in the first game.
Yeah, he's probably gonna back off a little bit here. Yeah, going for a bit of a dash block. Gets caught anyways. Nice 5K in here. Big gun plays. Yeah, looking for some kind of burst or an immediate tech. Doesn't get it though.
Trying to DP. A few jabs. Nice
Lots of DPs. Yeah, big overhead. Doesn't quite block it. Good throw on the gun blaze.
Literally just trying to flame out, and ooh, DP gets blocked. Doesn't care though. Okay. Tries the punish to come out.
And there's Phantom mashing. Yep. Big overhead. Pretty decent damage off of this. Goes for the tech chase, yep, and that should kill. Doesn't quite. Doesn't get the guts crushed, unfortunately. Good slash back.
Just had to wait a little bit on Turtle block in order to take them out.
Alright. It blocks the riot stamp.
Nice air attack.
Yeah, keeping the pressure up.
Nice knockdown into another combo.
Yeah, goes for the charge dust. Not charge burst. Doesn't get the slash back. Doesn't quite matter though. Alright, and that's Turtle's burst down quite a lot. Phantom still has the burst, still has a lot of meter. Yeah, there's that tech chase.
Ooh, yeah, no, we're stuck on the wall. I mean, Turtle's making their way out, but already getting open.
And that's 2. And then now, I believe I'm up.
Ooh, okay. Let me...
2-0 Phantom.
It's familiar. I mean, it gets me more in tune with these characters, like how I knew Venom way before we got that Strive gameplay. But either way, we're just getting started into it, and Gdom already messing up Vulture here in the corner. Trying to continue it, but, keep it some space. Getting some fireballs in there. It did trip up Vulture, so, it is using to the best potential here. Trying to get through the block. There we go. Always using a lot of these just block breakers right now. Fireballs, too. This is such a good zoning set play coming out here from Gdom. They do not want Vulture to get in, but Vulture is going to be able to use a super, getting a little younger on the clip, Anderson, but still getting knocked back. Gdom flying in with the justice, trying to provide some, I guess, justice. A little more and more. Some more flames again. Oh my goodness. The amount of fireballs on screen right now, I have no idea how Vulture is going to try to make their way in. They have some solid range, especially with that big Buster Sword you got right there, but it's still not enough for Gdom, since Gdom is just, Gdom's zoning you right now. Like, look at these fireballs coming in from the sky, but ooh, yeah, burst gets blocked, and then you just get destroyed. Gdom going to be up around already, trying to make sure they get more against Vulture. Vulture, they're poking their way in. Ooh, finds the interaction in the air, and the fireballs are doing some nice set play on Vulture, zoning them out, getting some damage. And Vulture is trying to guess right now, like, okay, how do I make my way in? How do I get back in the driver's seat? That's a true question. Ooh, man, we found a lot of anti-airs there. Just literally with the tip of that sword. And we got the stun on our opponent. They're forced to burst. Okay, this could be very good for Vulture, but once again, they're getting zoned out by these fireballs. Yeah, the massive amount that Justice can put out too, either arcing in the air, just going straight, just provides such a good turtle for Justice. I feel like I'm starting to get the impression that Justice is the turtler of plus R, but wait a minute. Justice is in there. You know, they still got to go in the aggression, has the throw, and yeah, is going to be able to juggle off of that combo, securing their first point on the board. Okay. Very strong stuff coming out there from Gdom. But I imagine Vulture, you know, Vulture still put up a fight. Don't get me wrong. It was very close on both of the rounds there for Vulture. They were able to get very good anti-airs, as you saw there. Ooh, computer. Yeah. I also just got to give credit where credit is due to the production value of SQ today. I'm honestly insanely impressed, and I wish this was the norm for this venue, because I usually do the bi-weeklies over here whenever they're out here for the Cookout Arcade, and usually just on a dolly, we're standing, there's a monitor in front of us, and 9 times out of 10 there's usually something wrong with the stream setup. Either the mics aren't picking up or something else. So it's very nice to have like tables and chairs with an actual commentary setup. It's just a laptop, but it's still beautiful. And there, of course, there's 2 setups because we're on the, I'm pretty sure we're on the side stream right now. Of course, there's the main stream going on right now over on Scrappy Summit. Not Scrappy Summit, Scrappy Sensei. And I'm pretty sure right now, because right now we're doing plus R. Yeah, right now they're doing BBCF. So if you want to watch some Last Blue Central Fiction, you can go over to Scrappy Sensei and watch that. Of course, this event, SQ, the first of its kind, you know, big regional for anime games from North Carolina. We're going to have a Strive Summit qualification. The first one for North Carolina itself, you know, being run by Scrappy too. It's the Scrappy Summit. This is Scrappy's event, the Scrappy Quarterly. So if you want to watch that later, it's probably going to be around 7 p.m. If you want to watch that later, it's probably going to be around 7 p.m. on Scrappy Sensei on Twitch, where that'll be happening. But if you want to stay over here, you know, we'll have Grand Blue at that time. I know after this, we're going to be popping over to Uni, and then we're going to have Grand Blue on here. We just had Catherine a little bit ago, so yeah, you know what to do. But either way, already getting started. You know, Vulture trying to break their way in. Ooh, nice poke. Again, that big Buster Sword provides such good pokes as normal for Vulture to bust their way in. And also very good anti-airs because you just got that tip just powering right above you. And now it's starting to catch Gdom a little lacking. You know, it's not as dominant. Sure, Gdom still has that life lead, but I wouldn't say is as dominant as it was before because we're constantly tripping Vulture up. They're able to recover, but they still have to find their way in. Getting broken though, Super coming out. We have you to the wall. Vulture trying to keep it going, but it looks like Gdom is able to make their way back in. Okay, has the corner and now has to find a way to break open Vulture's defense. There we go, setting up with the fireballs. Can we get a little bit more, trying to increase the tension, but doesn't even matter. It's actually going to be Vulture. Wait, I'm so confused. Are they playing each other's characters? I just realized this. Are they... Who is Cliff and who is Justice? Do they swap? I think they might have swapped. I don't know. Confused right now. I mean, let's just keep going. I'll just call them by their character names because I'm pretty sure it's swapped. Like maybe Justice was Vulture this entire time, and Cliff is the Gdom. I don't know. I mean, either way, I'm just gonna go with the character names to play it safe. Because look at that. We're seeing Gdom trying to make it back against Vulture. Vulture though, you know, sticking in the corner. There we go, trying to jump up, having to use the burst to keep themselves alive, but getting swept and knocked down. Vulture though, able to get the corner back, has to keep it. There we go, setting up the fireball set plate that they love to do, but they can't continue to keep the corner for long. There we go, Gdom just air dashing their way right in here, getting knocked down for their efforts, but it's going right in again, able to get a throw. Can we get a bit more? Another one. Keep it going in the corner. Gdom, we know you can do it. Just need one more good hit, and that throw is going to secure that is going to be... Okay, they're still going. Okay. So to my knowledge, they're 1-1 apiece. I think. I hope I'm not going crazy, but let me stop getting ahead of myself. Just going to do Cliff and Justice right now. Already Justice, once again, you know, the fireball set play. That's what we want to do. Trying to dash their way in, getting hit, going for the 9, 10, 11, 12 beat up in the air. There we go. Cliff, you know, able to collect themselves, but getting knocked down again. And ooh, that's a nasty cross up there. How fast that Justice is able to do that. Dashing back, trying to set up some fireball set play once again. Both on the top and the bottom. Do not enter this dome, this turtle shell, or else you will be destroyed, especially with the little health that Cliff has right now. They have to be extremely safe if they want to come back out on top, trying to dive their way in, but yeah, getting hit, you're getting chipped, and you're getting KO'd. And now this could be set point for the Justice, as already we're setting up in the air for a 9 beat. That's taking away a good amount of health on Cliff here, trying to make their way in. Fireballs, once again, we do not want this Cliff getting in against us. Able to get a little bit of a jab, but not able to capitalize much more, especially because we have a lot of strong ranged attacks on our side too, on the side of Justice. Keeping it going. Fireballs, once again, fireballs are just the name of the game. You know, if we want to fire, we're going to do the ball. If we want a ball, we do the fire. It's that type of beat. Boom, boom. Really jumping in the air. Again, this big buster short. You know, Cloud, go home. Go home. Cliff's got it better. I don't even know how you hold that. He's just like a little guy. Boom, boom, boom. Man, Cliff is so weak right now. If they give up the corner, then they might be KO'd here. They have to keep it up. There we go, sending Justice straight back to them, but they're getting knocked out of the sky. And here come the fireballs again. They can't get hit. They were setting up, I got hit by the fireball. The Super able to make something happen, but no, you're getting hit, and that is going to do it. Justice going to be able to get the W against the Cliff. Nice work. All right. Woo! Okay. No, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Very happy about that. I imagine we're about to get Vulture. Vulture, can you... It's actually going to be the Dizzy versus the Kai. Dizzy, like, it's such a far cry from, like, how it is in Strive now, where Dizzy, nobody wants to touch that character.
No, that character's not very great.
Literally just trying to keep each other back. This is such a scary neutral right now, because they're both like, I don't want to fight you. Ooh, already spending the burst. Okay, AtomicAstro, find your way in. We keep getting caught on the air right now, though. Lucy is always doing a good job of that. But there we go. This might be the perfect moment for Atomic to start to set up. Boom.
Trying to find the stream link to post it. I don't know if it is SuperComboGG.
Yeah, it's SuperComboGG.
Okay.
No, you were so right. I should be posting this too. All right, already getting into second round. AtomicAstro able to take the first one. And Lucy trying to stick in the driver's seat, but can't break through Atomic's defense.
Yeah, no, Astro's a very, very good blocker. And in this matchup, it benefits him quite a lot. He's definitely more of a block first, ask questions later kind of guy. Not much of a masher in this game at the very least. If you catch him with Melty Flip, it's a whole different thing. But no, he likes to sit back, throw his fireballs, try and play it safe more often than not. And against good air throw. And against Dizzy, that does not hurt. Dizzy has very, very good tools to like lock you down. Very strong mix-up. And if you don't ever give them the... Yeah, this should kill if they have it. Not quite. Yeah.
There we go.
First going to Astro.
AtomicAstro already starting off very strong. I see Lucy in a lot of these, you know, FGC brackets, Grand Blue, Strive, that sort of thing.
Do
so
whatever you can to keep Dizzy away from me. Yeah, alright, so Lucy kind of sitting back, just taking some time to set up shop. Not the wrong thing to do. Really, it's what you should do as Dizzy in general. Yeah, nice lockdown. Doesn't quite get the guard break.
Nice. That was such a good defense coming out from Lucy, and they're sitting, again, back in that driver's seat, trying to put Atomic in the corner.
So I'm not entirely... Closer? All right. So I'm not... maybe like here.
I hear you more clearly now. Like
Okay.
that.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I can see my levels on the slider. All right. So, not entirely sure why Lucy didn't just go in there. Fish will eat a hit. And Kai's DP only has one hit. So Kai doing a DP while the fish is out, not a good idea. Good tick throw. Gonna get time to set up that JD. Nice cross up. Yep. And then you just kind of have to hold a little bit of pressure. Don't bite. Gets hit by the overhead.
Now on set point for AtomicAstro, and, you know, they've been going through, you know, you've been hyping up Dizzy, how insane of a character they are, but AtomicAstro, you know, they just don't care.
Astro's putting in work.
And they're in the corner right now, especially as Lucy is trying to break their defense, but it looks like Atomic's able to make their way out.
Yeah, a thing that Astro's been doing really, really well this entire set is not giving Lucy the chance to breathe to get these fish like out. And whenever the fish does come out, it's typically not a set that will stop Astro from getting into a spot. I would like to see a little bit more, because Lucy's doing a lot of like double H fish, which is the laser. I would like to see a little bit more of the bites, just to like lock down a little bit more space, because the laser only does so much whenever the opponent's right on you. Yeah, ooh, that's pretty strong setup. And this could kill if Astro, yep, and that's a solid 2-0. All right, so we're gonna get into, we have another matchup coming up. We have Doublebear versus Coco, the artist formerly known as Coco Jam, also known as Jam Crofts, also known as Coco Melon.
Coco Melon.
He has other names. Wind Waker Speedrunner. And we have Doublebear, the master of the master of holding up brackets.
Oh.
Is really who Bear is. There was a time where every local Bear would enter. He would enter the games that he likes, which always happened to be scheduled back to back, kind of at the same time, and he always made deep bracket runs. So a bracket would just like come to a halt because Bear was sitting in like winners finals of 3 other brackets.
Dude, that's the worst.
He's evil. He's evil.
I know. I've experienced that last night.
Is he gonna play? He's playing. He's the chip. All right, looking like an easy Coco game 1. Doublebear paused the game to go back to character select. All right, getting right into it. So, big thing about this matchup as far as JohnnyAxel is concerned, you really do just want to sit back and press 5P a lot until you get like a very clear initiative. If Johnny ever tries to step dash, 5P will catch him. If he tries to stand, 5P will catch him. Nice counter on the JK. All right. Looks like he's going for a reset on landing. Doesn't quite get it. The one upcoin Bacchus. It doesn't quite get the jack down. Yep, 5P. Yeah, it looks like Coco didn't press 5P there. Now there's that 5P. All right. The one thing that Johnny does have in this matchup is that if he does get in on Axel, he kind of mauls him. It's really hard for him to get in on Axel on account of the 5P button. Yeah, doesn't take the bite on Renson 2. Yep. 5P runs under 2K. We're going to see a 5P? No, not quite. All right, 2H. Yeah, big counter. You have to do... Yeah, okay, that works. FP Bomber, boom. First round going to Coco. Coco.
Heaven or hell? Duo. Let's rock.
All right, JM Croft's getting caught in the corner here. Yep, taking Senga. Right. Yeah, Cat doesn't be stuck at level 2 now. Ooh, gets caught by the counter. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the FB bomber to get the corner carry. Does not finish the combo. Pressing 5P a bunch though. Catches that dash in. Nice cross up. Yep. Really just trying to catch bear jumping here. Doesn't work. Alright, what are we gonna see on run start? Yeah, it runs under the coin. Boom. Big counter hit confirmed. Yeah, you have to add more buttons. Johnny's a little stupid. Yeah, that's only -4. Can't really do much about it. Jumps under jumps above the 2K. Yeah. We're gonna see, no, not quite. We're not seeing much as far as unblockable loops out of Johnny here. We might see one. Nope. This is the ID. Alright. Yeah, big air throw.
Honestly, just wasn't enough 5Ps on the actual side.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna see 5P. Probably run under
Non-star
2K.
5P.
Oh, it doesn't just jump back. Yep, 5P. Jumps over the Renson. Doesn't really matter. That is a low. Big 2H. 2H famously minus on hit. No burst punish. That's unfortunate. Snipe the 5P. Wouldn't have happened if you pressed 5P better. Yeah, just getting pressured here.
Really, the lack of 5Ps is concerning.
Nice JK. Yep. All right. This should be a little bit of a safe jump. Decides not to go in. Yeah, I get it. Don't let too many of those rip. Yeah, runs under JS. Big counter. Yeah, you have to add in an extra JK there on Johnny. That's getting an Akasu on top of the screen so high, like you don't get much out of it. It's at the meaty. Damn.
All right, we have
The round start here is gonna be a little odd. It's probably gonna look like a 2D. Nope, not quite. Yeah, Gdom just throwing out fireballs. You can Cliff can dash under pretty much every Kai fireball. And they're just walking them down, getting a little bit of meter. Yeah, and there's Astro setting up the fortress with 2360 or 2140. FB star. Good mash.
You know, very good jabs there, trying to make their way through and able to get a little bit of a cross up.
Yeah, nice side switch. Yeah. Oh, counter hit JH in the air. That's pretty much like, it's untech for like 70 frames, so it's basically untech till ground. I don't know how high up you have to be before you can tech out of it.
And no idea either.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't get the super. That's definitely what he wanted. Cliff can confirm 2H into Reflex Roar, which is his big 50-meter super.
I mean, Gdom already doing a very good job.
Yeah, Gdom played this matchup a ton in the past with a resident Kai player in North Carolina, Mr. Purified, the Weird Soul. He hasn't been around for a little bit. He hasn't really come out for much lately, but they used to play quite a bit. Yeah. All right, good burst. That is in fact minus.
Alright, finding their way back in though.
Big 2D, nice FD to get him just out of poke range. Goes over with JD.
Trying to use the sword to at least get some type of damage, but AtomicAstro just, again, getting caught by Gdom.
Yeah, 5D's not... Oh, the fuzzy. Yeah, 5D's not okay. So it's like a 29 frame overhead. The first half of it is just his crouching animation.
Oh.
So you can't tell.
So it's really not a 29 framer, it's more like a
No, it's
14.
like 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, big, nice confirm. Doesn't get the 6P, definitely what he wanted to set up a taunt Oki in the corner. Yeah, just keeping that IAD string. Nice land 5D. Doesn't finish the combo, that's unfortunate.
That's fine though. It looks like Gdom's doing a very good job. You know, now Astro's being able to get out of the corner, having to force a burst, but it's gonna be fine. Okay. It definitely feels tense right now for Atomic, but you know, yeah, getting confirmed right there, definitely not what they wanted to see. I could tell they were trying to space out Gdom, not wanting to poke.
Nice throw. Setting up that Tanoki. That is, in fact, not a real setup, but if you hold it, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, doesn't let that 5D rock. Just mashes on it. This could hurt. Unfortunate. Doesn't get the 2d60. It was definitely looking for Lightning Sphere.
Really trying to block everything, getting jabbed out of the sky. You know, Gdom is getting backed up, but they're able to catch AtomicAstro.
Yeah, there's that spot dodge. Probably looking for 2d6 or probably looking for reflex roar there. Just out of range for that 5D to hit. Nice aim here.
Ooh, okay, getting another one there too. Having to block so much. It's neck and neck right now, and AtomicAstro is in the driver's seat, especially in the corner. Maybe getting a sweep, forcing a burst.
Yeah, taking that hero burst. Let's see how Gdom tries to maneuver through this neutral. He does have those fireballs. Nice.
Nice. There we go. Good.
That was nice. It was like 26 bucks.
Yeah, love to see that. You know, able to pay for your meal. Like, thank you, esports.
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny versus Soul Bad Guy.
All right. So this all really comes down to Johnny kind of playing a little bit of like a zookeeper role. But it's hard because 5K and Far Slash are pretty prone to low profile, and Soul's very good at low profile like that.
Yeah.
Lots of like burst options, pretty high damage. Finicky hurt box. The Soul Bad Guy famously has no feet.
Ah, okay. So it'll be a bit of a rough time for Doublebear.
Getting that RC. Yep.
Yep. Nice DP in the corner. Oki is crazy.
Yeah, the can opener. Right in a wild throw. There's Turtle Halfies. 2.
Three?
Not quite. Yeah, just gonna take that
Oh.
knockdown. Oh yeah, no. The kick follow-up for hard knockdown off of DP does not work on Johnny after a couple of hits. It just won't hit.
Because of the hitbox?
Yeah, so Johnny also falls really, really weird. Because he falls like flat, like a board.
Oh, okay.
You see, both of these characters are really weird to combo. Yeah, that's an awkward punish because Soul can choose to not do the flip kick.
Persona?
All right. So that was just an odd punish. Soul can choose not to do the flip kick. Good on Bear for kind of confirming the landing and doing a pretty safe option with 5K. 5K is just a great normal. Yeah, don't hit anything. Yep. And just kind of let Turtle do what Turtle's going to do. Straight to the jack down. Boom. It's looking like Gdom coming on over. Yeah. DPing on minus frames is always the right thing to do.
If you TurtleAndBeyond, yeah. It works for her and no one else.
No punish.
Yeah.
Yeah, just letting that DP rip.
Everyone in the scene at this point knows, like, hey, reversal is going to come into reversal with Turtle.
Yeah, if you're not close enough to like punish on those minus frames, like if Turtle's actionable, that DP's coming.
Yeah.
I don't blame her. If I had it,
If it works, it works.
doesn't want to deal with the can opener.
Yep. And then Grand Viper. Yep.
All right.
We have all played Turtle enough to know exactly what's going on here. So Doublebear goes up 1. Good for him.
Doublebear up 1, yeah.
Nice. Gotta control space. But
Nice JP.
yeah, Bear just gets out, which is good.
Yep. Catching that Grand Viper during the startup. Soul character that famously can't get in Kasu'd without at least an RC or a fall Kasu, which is kind of finicky.
Ooh, insanely bad burst for Turtle, but I mean, check out what I was saying.
It was bad, but it didn't get punished, so
Yeah.
it is a burst. Yeah, just run it. All right.
Dang, okay.
Good old strike throw. Doesn't get the second Sidewinder. Big 5K. Looking for a bit of a tech chase. Doesn't work.
Oh no, Turtle!
Yo.
Oh man. Bear missed his FB move, unfortunate. He's got 5D. So Turtle takes around. Oh, what a good combo though for Bear though. In the corner with a Kasu.
LTG upcoin Bacchus. Not a real setup. But if it works, it works. Gets the back Kasu. All right.
Ooh, what a combo. Oh, dropped it, unfortunate. But still got good damage.
Riot
position.
Stamp links the 5K. Yep, Divine Blade. Johnny famously hard to anti-air.
Very good. Get back with the reversal. Teach this girl a lesson. Ooh,
Nice
what a
6B.
DP. Man, a DP. Who would have guessed? Oh, another DP. Who would have guessed?
Probably baiting that burst.
Yep.
Trying-
Baiting kind
Still
of hard.
trying to hard bait
Yeah.
that burst.
I would never really bait Turtle's burst because they're always going to be like pretty suboptimal, to be honest.
I would never bait burst.
I bait it.
In the words of Mr. Koda Masayoshi, there's no reason to bait burst. Just do burst safe routing.
That's true. Justice affords you that option.
It does. Everything is so safe.
Bear, please stop trying to bait burst. Holy shit. Oh, very good.
Oh, looking for that fall Kasu. Oh, counter hit JK. Yeah, Riot Stamp.
Oh, be careful.
Any hit is going to probably be the end as far as
Any minus?
Bears.
Oh,
Ooh, you might be dead.
That's good. No, not with that skilling now. Oh, never mind. Just does it 3 times. Turtle
Yeah.
taking a game.
You know,
Why not?
yeah. You got the meter to spare, and you don't want to risk the drop.
That's fair enough. It was pretty close to not killing though, to be honest.
Nice damage. Johnny, like oddly enough, off of like his damage isn't super high. Like more often than not. Like God, I hate Soul.
This character is definitely something to fight, especially if you're like not like 100% prepared. He will destroy you, and it will not be fun.
It's weird too, because it's like hard. He's so hard to anti-air. JH, JP, the ability to DP your anti-air.
Yeah, and Turtle will DP.
5K.
Wake up 5K. Nice. Oh, very fortunate burst. I don't think. Oh no, Bear! No, no.
I don't want to watch anymore.
I only want to watch if Bear wins at this point.
Yeah, he's trying to get that level 2. Fight me.
Decent pressure. This is the wild third, unfortunate. You're calling for Bear. Did a really decent chunk.
Nice 2P. Yeah, just trying to bait out some kind of options.
Yeah, I would be careful here. Turtle is looking to basically on any minus frame will go for DP, right stand, tyrant raise.
Yeah, that's 50 meter.
Yep.
Do it.
There you go. And DP.
Riot stamp. All right. Another riot stamp. Grand Viper.
This is kind of hard to lose at
DP?
this point. Just you gotta win a single scramble. Oh,
That was good timing. Don't burst. There we go. Divine Blade.
Nice. Thank God he got the punish. If he did not get the punish, he was getting DP'd.
Yep. Gets that coin
Corner.
starter. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but does get the corner. Grand Viper's under.
Yeah. I'm surprised it went under, honestly. It looks like it would have hit.
Johnny's weird.
Ooh, unfortunate miss there.
Yep. Nice punish there.
Yeah.
All right.
Still pretty even. One combo off. Flame. Ooh, what a
Nice
good
air to
DP.
air. Yeah. You can't really. There's no reason to ever try to go for any kind of Inkasu on this character.
Nice,
Just
nice.
take your 2
okay.
hits
Yep.
on the Insenga. Gets that burst out.
Oh, what good air to air. I don't know what he was pressing, but he got kind of.
Wake up super? No?
Ooh.
Yeah, just reels slightly out of far slash
Oh.
right. Yeah, that does not. Yeah, the follow-up doesn't hit Johnny.
Oh,
Fafnir.
happy Fafnir. Turtle takes it. 2-1 over double. Match is like kind of even, I would say. It's like, it can go either way because Haas does have the ability to deal with nukes in some capacity, and he can, you know, just get it. And then Justice, if he plays it well, it's hard for Haas to do anything, but Haas definitely has the options. And there's one of them right there. And this is where Haas wants to live, just putting Justice in the corner. But Caleb does get out and puts him back in the corner. Very good way to get out of pressure there. Damn, he's doing the DP there. Ooh. Pushing Vulture here to the corner. That just runs on one of the abilities of Haas here. He is fast. He is fast as fuck. Yeah, that JH. Very good button. Not just in this matchup, but probably one of Haas's best buttons because of the ability that it has to basically ignore anti-airs because it hits behind, like under him. And there's no hurt box. Ooh. This is a really bad position here for this Vulture. Phantom loves this. It's all he's ever wanted. Ooh, what a good TK rifle sword there. Yeah, Caleb kind of zoned a little bit. Pretty effective here, actually. Oh, but oh, come on. He's done all this work and he's still kind of stuck in the corner. But anti-airs him well. Basically manages to get out here. Yep, out of the corner. Oh, misses a combo there. Yep. It's gonna be hard to burst. Oh, what a good super. Yeah, pretty impossible to burst there. JP would have just caught it each time. And you can't really burst out of the super, so if this ultra taking around here would be good. Just charging here. Ooh, what a counter hit. Just tech buttons, but he checks there through. Oh. And this is where the Vulture wants to be. Pushing him in the corner. Ooh, I don't know what he... Oh, he's definitely trying to do something there, but Killer just grabs him out of it. Ooh, what a good throw. Oh, yeah, just fakes the burst. Oh, but he gets hit. He's not going to be good when he pushes out of the corner. Full resources, basically, other than it be there. Oh. Half that has no life at all. And all that meter just drained away. But mashes out correctly. Yeah, what a good two-way shift from the Vulture calling out the air dash. Goes up one game against XPHANTOM here. But X, he adjusts. And puts him immediately back in the corner. Oh, just gets hit by TV there. That's slightly unfortunate. What's up? It's 1-0 Vulture. So, well, we'll see what happens here, but instead of bringing it back. This isn't going to kill, but it's going to do a pretty decent amount of damage. Oh, he just resets him. Takes around there. Very good. Ooh, it tries to counter round start. Doesn't work out, unfortunately. Oh, what a good air dash combo there. Oh, I'm not thinking about the DP there without charge. Yeah, hard position now. You have to try and get in. Oh, he pressed the gator. I don't think he meant to do that. Yep, get out of the sword. Ooh, this is gonna hurt, and he's back in the corner. Yep, JP, what a good button. He does the flashback, doesn't work. Man, all that work to get out of the corner just to be back in the other corner. Oh, what a good reset into the air throw, very good. And to another one. Actually, I'm taking the game there, 1-1 now.
Heaven or hell? Duel.
Hello, Jigga. How are you, sir? Are you hopping on? We got Jigga on the mic. What is up, everybody? Also known as Albert. Yeah, sure. I'll have to now consciously switch from Albert to Jigga, which I've already made the change from Jigga to Albert. So why? Yeah, 1-1. Vulture taking the first game, so doing pretty well, but now he's just cornered by XPHANTOM.
Yeah. Look, yeah, I just hopped in here, and yeah, I guess I'm from my guess is that both took the first game. Good throw. Not sure if I wanted to fight either of these characters today, so I'm kind of happy with that.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
XPHANTOM taking his third straight round here. Yeah, kind of adapting.
Round start 6P, definitely interesting.
Yeah, and XPHANTOM did round start fucking flashback, jump flashback.
Yeah.
What the hell?
He really tried. Saw him try to go for the slash back on the second hit of 6-8.
Okay, I respect.
Really, that would have been a 6 number.
Oh, yeah,
there we go.
very good,
There he
very
starts
good.
getting it. Yeah. And now we have level 3. Holy shit.
He just, oh, hits him.
Here we
He's
go.
gonna carry him fully to the corner, and he's gonna get any of he wants
Good.
here.
Yeah. Just goes for a simple level 2 knockdown though. FR sees it, but doesn't get anything off it because it's still only level 1.
It's gonna be rough here.
One hit enter by Caleb. Slash VULTURE. I also have to switch.
We have to switch.
Yeah. Presses a period to cross up, maybe? I'm not sure.
He's just gonna get himself out of the corner. Oh, not good.
Interesting FRC here, but I guess he needs to do it to make it fair.
Oh, Caleb misses the kill there. It's gonna be hard because X has no meter.
Yep.
Oh, what a good air to air. Come on, you have to make it count here.
Oh!
Oh, come on. Yeah. He
nice
ran out of
jump.
meter. Yeah, ran out of meter. Kill an FD. X takes the second game here.
2-1.
Yeah, they were both very close to dying there. They both had no meter and no life, so they were both dying to chip at that point.
That does make me wonder, when's the last time like X has played here in North Carolina?
It's been a while.
Yeah. Probably not since at least like last year, obviously, but
Yeah, looking for jobs in Georgia. He's back now, supposedly.
triumphant return of our hero.
Good combo. Gonna carry him to the other corner.
Goes for a level 2 DP to end the combo instead of
Ooh.
interesting burst rate.
Very good burst rate.
Yeah. Oh, yep. And here we go, recharge route.
Yep.
Custom combo.
Bulky. Ooh, manages to detangle out,
Yeah.
but still stuck in the corner. Oh,
Yeah.
actually reverses it. Very good.
Yeah. Full guard bar. Look at that.
Flashes. And
Yep.
the super.
Block check. Freaking block check right
Yep.
there. Yep. Cross him up. JH. Match round for XPHANTOM here.
Definitely charging here to be able to get a
Good.
good conversion.
He under the under the K nuke.
Yeah, he's been doing that pretty consistently whenever he has a chance.
Tries to go for the JP loop. Getting it now.
Yeah, all the damage is racking up. This isn't gonna be it, but it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Just one hit
this
away.
is a very impossible. Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, it's impossible to win against Haas because he will scramble and he will hit you with a JP, with a 5P, J.
All right, they're getting into it. Probably gonna see 2D. 5P. 5P is the right option. 5P or 5K.
I don't know much about this matchup, but it does seem like hell.
So Cliff kind of just sits back and presses buttons, and Soul can't get in.
Okay, so this is like this should be a matchup that Gdom is like by nature good at.
Gdom, yeah, this is the only reason Gdom would lose this matchup is if he's like dropping combos. Because alright. Because it's like it's important to be able to do damage to Soul whenever he does get hit.
Yeah. Fuck that move. Fuck 5H.
5H? 5H, yeah. 5H is a bit of a evil normal. Sure.
Sure.
I mean, that's not like the wrong option. If it didn't clash, it would have been good.
I don't know if I'd use my meter like that. Especially when he can just jump out of it. But I don't think it really matters either way.
No, Cliff kind of, if you play Soul in like a wild way, you don't get to play against Cliff.
Yeah. This is what, first and 2, right?
First and 2. And then I get up and then it's first and 3.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
Boss
One,
character
let's rock.
matchup.
VULTURE.
Oh.
Alright, sure. Alright, Goldberg.
Alright,
Yeah, so
let's go check Cliff.
Cliff is the best character in the game right now.
Even at the FRC, I don't know if he was trying to go for it though.
Probably trying to jump
Just
up there.
spamming pizzas now.
Yeah, that is +3. Alright.
Yeah, figured as much. Not unusual gameplay that I've seen here.
Sure.
Sure, yeah. This is a great +R.
Yeah, I'm loving every second of this.
You got an air thrown there.
Oh, that's weird. It didn't autocorrect.
So what does Soul have going for in this matchup?
Damage. And like JH.
Yeah, 5K.
5K is okay. If you trade 5k with Cliff JH, you kind of like auto lose though.
Yeah. Starts the DP punish with a 5P. But I guess it's unprorated anyway, but it does take away a little bit more guard. Ooh.
Sure. Yeah, and then you just kind of, all right. Most souls will hit,
Not enough to do.
most souls will do DI, and then they'll run up and spam gunflip. And you can't do anything about it. Sure.
Whatever you
You can merge, yep. Sure. All right, 2-0, I'm up.
All right. Good luck. Gdom versus VULTURE. Pretty classic North Carolina matchup here. Notably rough match for Cliff, just because it's really hard for Cliff to deal with Justice Snoops, as far as I know it is. But I hate both these characters, so I know nothing. Gdom really trying to work his way in here. Starting to use that 2S, I believe, to clear the nukes. Also has a large enough hitbox to hit Justice at the same time, which is interesting. Great conversion here. Goes for the taunt Oki. All they're going to get eliminated by the nukes, though. And closes the round with the anti-air. Does round start parry again? Gdom tries to catch the ball in the air for 5 days. Doesn't really work out. And now we're kind of back to neutral. Gdom has a lot of meter to work with here. Wondering if he might just raw super. Or just do that. Maybe he needs a raw super. Heard an exclamation from him. Seems to have missed the conversion on that. Yep. Trades with the 2S to go through the nuke. And first game goes to Gdom. Going straight back to it. VULTURE really letting a lot of these 2Ss just kind of trade with the nuke. But it's also hitting them as well. Really having a hard time keeping Gdom out. There you go. Okay, let's try to man dead the nukes now. Yeah, now it's going to be a lot more difficult for him to come in. Has to go through the air. Good RC. Not converting off the 5P, no, not the 5P, far slash. And this looks like it might be checkmate for Gdom here. No meter to work with, has to go through the barrage of nukes. Yep. Really slow game to start. Here we go. Catches him with a nape saddle. Kind of back to neutral. Almost gets stunned. Takes out all the meter with that 6H and catches him with a 2D. Goes to the final round. VULTURE is backing up here, sets a nuke off. Gdom clears it, but it gets caught doing so with just the far slash. Really good far slash. Gdom's kind of getting hit here, and now Caleb's going to start up the nuke game again. Great 6P, and we're already in stun range. Great backdash, gets thrown, put in the corner. Tries to go for the JP loops, unfortunately drops it. And now Gdom in a really tough spot here. Tries to FRC, it still gets caught by the nuke, unfortunately.
Select your character.
1-1 for both sides.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
S-Mike into H-Mike is really good, unfortunately. Interesting custom combo there. Gdom trying to make his way back in again. Gets the 6P again. Ooh, but misses the dive. Gets hit by the Superior. This is really tough. Ooh, but gets the conversion. Will kill him even burst here. Tries to go for the instant overhead. Catches him in the backdash in the air. Ooh, gets hit by both nukes. Caleb trying to go for the JP loops. Unfortunately, drops it. Pressure to keep going. Ah, gets hit by the H-Mike. Nice. Hit confirmed. Ooh. Does not get the air throw. Comes back down. Onto round 2. Opens up with parry again, and then TK H-Mike. Great parry, but gets hit by the low crush. This time, VULTURE actually blocking the 6P on the way down. That 2H active for so long, and that huge hitbox. No throw, interesting there. Finally hits Caleb out of the air. Really difficult for him to get in though. Huge life differential. Not much that Caleb needs to do here to keep the lead going. Let's see if Gdom can make it back. Great catch with the nade saddle. We got pressure going. Custom combo there, but it's okay. We take those. Gets out of there. Gets hit by the H-Mike. Or S-Mike, I think that's H-Mike. Yep, and gets hit with the rising J. S? Not sure. 2-1 for Gdom.
Heaven or
For
hell.
VULTURE, sorry.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
See if Gdom can get his way back. I was gonna say that VULTURE's kind of getting the hang of this now, but after getting hit by the 2 anti-airs, not so sure. But got a game going here. Yep. Lands and just throws him. How much can do about that? Gets burst baited with the JP. Going for the JP loops here. So, yeah. Seems to be dropping them near the end. Not sure if it's a great time. Good backdash. This should be the game here. Yep. JP, yep. Alright. We're on match round here for VULTURE. See what we can do here for Gdom. Kind of backing up. Gets hit by counter hit JH. Looking really left. Good amount of damage, but he drops the combo. Got flashing guard bar now. Really tough spot for Gdom. Gets hit by the Michael sword on the way down. Yeah, this is really, really tough for Gdom now. Still getting a couple hits in, but I don't know if it's going to be enough if you can't convert on him. Gets hit by the low crush. It's really hard. Flashes the second into Michael sword deliveries anyway. What's conversion here? Yep, just jumps out. Gets hit by the other side of it. Not a great burst there. Yeah, it's really hard. Can't trade for nukes anymore. Yep, answer with a throw. GG's to Gdom.
You win. Heaven or hell? Duel. One. Let's rock.
Phantom. That pressure is unreal. I didn't block like 4 times.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't block.
Please select your character.
All right, John, what do you know about this game?
I know that Vulture's not doing enough 5P.
Heaven or hell?
5P?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, you just did one right there.
Okay.
There you go. All right, so I'm assuming you can guess from the gameplay. Just as obviously like pseudo zoner, like zoner set play hit, and then Haas is kind of just your typical anime rush kind of character.
Yeah.
So, do you know about his mechanics?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. So, kind of the main objective that Phantom's going for here is, you know, once he gets at full, once he kind of get at full screen distance, you kind of see him doing these kind of just whiff specials a bit, getting charged. So,
Little gauge?
yeah, the little gauge right there. Yep. And hey, that level 2 super, what do you call this? Frame 0. So if you're not blocking, then yeah.
That's really strong. Wow.
So, and something that I'm noticing here with XPHANTOM is that he's not going for hard knockdowns here, because it looks like he seems to be a lot more comfortable just like going for the air resets and kind of hitting JP to kind of bring Caleb back down, because a lot more favorable. It seems to be a lot more favorable position for him compared to like trying to run over on Justice. Because Justice does have like a few really good defensive options. She has like a, I don't know what frame it starts up, but she has like a high mid parry. She has a low crush, and also she has a really good backdash. So it seems to be a lot better for Phantom to just kind of go for air resets here. But also, once Justice kind of gets in though, kind of shut out all that
That was
damage.
massive damage.
Yeah.
Not that many hits.
And it's really easy for her to build up some guard bar as well, just because of the nukes. Good frame trap. Catches it mashing. Going for the dust loop here, the JD loops. Great JK, great. His JK is a really good air to air, going right above him. Surprised he didn't go for the burst rate there. Nice. Yeah.
Please select your character. Heaven or hell?
I've never seen that color of Justice before. Holy crap.
Wow, that's Neon P. I love it.
Yeah. So, I mean, this matchup is somewhat even, mainly because Haas has a lot of good ways to kind of get around Justice's zoning. Especially once he hits level 3. I'm sure you've probably seen it already, kind of his little gun, not gun, like kind of gun blaze.
Yep.
So,
Would you say it's even because Justice can convert a lot of damage off of a hit?
Yeah, so like Justice can get it, like, yeah, Justice can convert a lot of damage in. She can still zone pretty well because on top of like these nukes, which are, by the way, uninteractable completely, unless you hit them. What do you call this?
Is that dead?
Motherfucker. Should not be dead. Yeah, scaling way too much. But yeah, Justice can still control a lot of space with her normals.
I got hit there, by the way.
Justice can still contest a lot of space with her normals. They're freaking gargantuan. So yeah, it's not any surprise. But Haas, like, once he gets the ball rolling, it's really hard to get him out, even with Justice's other spot. No frame 1 reversal except out of super, though. Also, that JP defines a lot of matchups. It is a 4-frame. He tugs his whole like body back while he freaking hits you. Self-Gatling, even on IB, it's still gapless. So, but here, yeah, so once he gets level 3, he can kind of just go Gunblaze and then go under all the nukes. So it's really difficult for Justice to contest once he starts, gets all the nukes going. And look at all that damage. And now he's going to go for the reset here. Yep. Great throw on the way down. One of the messed up things about Justice is that 5P where she kind of goes like, kind of claws at you.
Yeah.
First, I think first 2 hits are mids and then the last one's a low.
Oh, that's really deceptive.
So, and she also has a mix-up with her 6P because her 6P is an overhead where she kind of like elbows you.
Gotcha.
So it catches a lot of fuzzy blocking. Really difficult to see sometimes, especially when the nukes are going. Because sometimes you see the explosions kind of freaking blow up the screen. So it's kind of, visually, it's really difficult for her to see. But yeah, one of the big counterplays in any Justice matchup, crazy DP, as soon as he lands. But yeah, one of the things about this matchup, one of the counterplays for any matchup for anybody that plays against Justice is you kind of have to take advantage of the fact that if you have a move like a normal that has an extended hitbox, you can actually like pop the nuke. So sometimes you'll see Phantom do it, where sometimes he'll hit a normal into it, he'll get hit, but he only gets hit by one hit of the nuke. So you'll see it come up often. He'll do here. So let's watch. Let's see. Here. Great DP though. Yep.
Giga, would you say that matchup was